Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you this soft, romantic look ready for date night. And first I'm going to be starting off with my eyes. Yep. I'm first applying my Limelight by Alcone concealer in the shade 01 to my eyelids to prep them before going in with eyeshadow. Another one of my favorite products is the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot to prep my eyelids, just to let you know. Then I'm just taking my foundation brush to further blend out that concealer, and then be sure to set your eyelids with a translucent powder or a light eyeshadow. To start my eye look off today, I'm going in with this Morphe single eyeshadow. The name's going to be listed below. I don't remember, but it's just a cool tone or even a neutral brown. And I'm just taking that first in the transition area, really blowing that out. I'm also going to list below all the brushes that I use in my video, along with the products and their names and shades, because I'm all mixed up and I don't remember. So you may notice some shadow there, you may not, I don't know, you don't know. But now we're going to be going in with a warm tone brown. Just the mix of these two colors in the transition area just creates a depth and just a sultriness to your eye. I didn't really have a plan when I was creating this eye look on camera, so I just really wanted some warmth there, but still some neutral depth, and you'll see what we come up with, I guess. Now I'm just taking a more fluffy synthetic hairbrush with the same shade in the same area to, can I say it again, create more depth. I'm using circular motions and windshield wiper motions, mostly keeping that product towards the outer corner and then in the space between my lid and my brow bone, which is your transition area. I really wanted to leave the inner corner of my eye open and awake and bright. I'm sorry if sometimes it looks like my face is all over the frame. I was trying to make sure that I was in focus. I'm just taking a concealer brush with a little bit of concealer, very lightly carving out the inner corner of my eye just to lighten that area back up. Again, I was going for a doe-eyed effect, very light in the inner corner. And then I'm just going to take a very light shade, that one right in the corner, and apply that to the area that I just carved out. I really liked this shade. It was so creamy and easy to use, and it just gave my eyes such a pretty soft brightness without being too harsh for the look that I was going for. I loved it. It's a Morphe single eyeshadow. Again, I'll list the name below. It wasn't until this point that I really enjoyed my eye look. I wasn't sure where it was going, but here is when I really started to like how it was turning out. Now I'm taking that burnt brown, warm brown shade that I used in my transition area a while ago, and I'm just taking a flat shader brush just to mesh those two colors together. You could see here it was kind of harsh, but I'm going to go back in and blend it. I just really wanted it to look seamless and kind of ombre, if you will. Here you can see I'm taking that very fluffy synthetic hairbrush with no additional product. I'm really just moving that color around, just blending it in, girl. Blend until your arms hurt. That's what everyone says. Now I'm just going to go in with a little bit of pencil eyeliner. This is the NYX dark brown. I'll list it below. I'm following my lash line, flicking it out towards the outer corner, and then I'm going to tight line on the bottom part of my lashes. I know this is very cringy, and I do tug on my eyes, which I don't recommend, but mama can do it without it. Then I'm going to be taking a flat definer brush with a dark brown eyeshadow. Here I'm using the Limelight by Alcone eyeshadow in the shade Brownie Points, but you could just use whatever dark brown you have in your collection. I did flick it out and create a wing with the eyeshadow and the pencil liner on the outer corners. And then I'm going to be cleaning that up with a little bit of concealer just to make that wing a little sharp right on the outer corner, but smoky on my actual lid. I would typically use black, but I really like how this looked soft and romantic using browns. And then I'm just cleaning up the other side. And then I'm going to be applying mascara. I decided to not do false lashes just because we were going out shopping for Noah's birthday presents and I just wanted to be more comfortable. Then I'm going to be going in with the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer, the Hydrating Primer. Working that into my skin, really concentrating on my dry areas. And then I'm also going to be using a little bit of MAC Fix Plus just to give me extra dewiness. Before going in with foundation, I use a little bit of this Wet n Wild illuminating product. I'll list it down below, but I basically just put it anywhere where I thought that I would be putting highlighter. And I really like the way that this looked. It gave me a super shine. I liked it. I don't know what it would be like over top my foundation, but we'll see. Today I used the Ashley Sievert foundation in the shade New York. This is a brand, she's based out of New Orleans, and I just really like using her products, especially on makeup applications for weddings or senior pictures, whatever I might do for a client. It photographs well, it's waterproof, so it's going to last all night, and I just really like the coverage it gives, and also the finish. Very pretty. And if I haven't used this brush 1,000 times, I haven't used it one time. I really love this brush. It's a flat top brush from Morphe in their Rose Gold Complexion Kit, I believe. I'm living for it. It applies foundation so smooth and almost airbrush, just very flawless. It doesn't steal a lot of product. I just love it. Actually, all the brushes in that collection are pretty stinking good. I use most of them on the daily, and I highly recommend that little bundle they offer. I hope that it's still available. It would break my heart if it's not. After taking 30 minutes to blend out my foundation, I'm going in with a little bit of concealer. Today I'm using the MAC Prolong Wear Concealer, my fave, in the shade NC20. Applying to the under eyes of my face, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, chin, and a little bit on my forehead, just to bring brightness to the high points of my face. Yes, girl. Ooh, work it. Flat top foundation brush. It's even good to blend out your concealer, but I'm also going in with this other tiny cute brush from Morphe that I don't know the name of, but it's really good for your under eyes to get really close up on against your lash line and the inner corners. I'll go ahead and leave it below. Y'all already know. Oh my god, that rhymed. I'm Dr. Seuss's child. I know, I'm awesome. Just kidding. I'm going to finish blending out my concealer, and next I'm going to be only setting my under eyes because I'm afraid to crease under there. But I'm going to be going in with the cream product to bronze up thy face. So yes, just only setting my under eyes with, oh, what do you know? A brush from that complexion kit. I told y'all it was awesome. I'm using the Limelight by Alcone translucent pressed powder that I love and can't get enough of. Then I'm going to be going in with the Chanel Teint de Soleil bronze. I love everything about this bronzer. Every single thing, the smell, the look, the shade, everything but the price point. What can I say? It's Chanel. And I'm just applying this in the normal bronzing areas. Follow the hollow. Go along the forehead and down the sides of your nose, maybe down your neck. Bronze your face, girl, like we've been to the Bahamas. Then I'm going to be trying a new technique today. I'm going in with highlighter first before all other powder products on my face. I'm using the Morphe highlighter in the shade Extra, I believe. And I love this highlighter. I don't know what else to say about it. It is very buildable. It's smooth. It's creamy. It could be soft and sweet. But then, girl, you can build it up and blind Jesus. So going in with my highlighter first, we'll just make the highlighter look melted into my skin. And like I'm glowing from within. Oh my god, another rhyme. And then I'm going to be taking my favorite bronzer ever. And that is in fact the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It basically just smells like paradise and makes you look like you just left from there. So apply that where you put the Chanel bronzer, just warming up thy face, a little bit of contour, a little bit of bronzing. But then we're going to go in with an oldie but a goodie, and that's the Milani Baked Bronzer in Sunkissed, I believe. I'll double check and list it below. Duh, I already told you that. But again, I'm taking another brush from that collection. I wasn't lying to y'all when I said I use it on a daily. And I'm basically just throwing this bronzer everywhere because I want to look like I just left Hawaii. To add a subtle blusher to the cheeks, I'm going in with the Burt's Bees blush in the shade Toasted Cinnamon. This blush is so creamy and basically makes you look like a blushing bride, I guess. It's the most perfect shade. It's bronzy. I love it. Then I'm going to be doing a little bit of my eyebrows. As you can see, I've got a pair of caterpillars, so I lightly fill them in, and if I'm feeling frisky that day, I'll go in with a gel. Today I'm using the Brow gel, I think. I got it in BoxyCharm. Then for this next part, I guess I shouldn't have included this clip, but I'm basically taking a liner brush and applying waterproof concealer to the rim of my bottom lashes. I couldn't find a creamy pencil, so this is the technique I'm using today. It kind of burned my eyes, so I wouldn't recommend this. If you have a pencil, use that. But it did get the job done, and it lasted all day because it was waterproof. And then taking a little bit of that warm burnt brown shade on the bottom of my lashes. I usually leave the bottom lashes of my eyes alone, but today I felt like I needed a little bit of something down there. I'm just going to apply one more coat to the top lashes and the bottom lashes. Again, I usually don't do this, but I liked it for today. It added to the sultriness. On my lips, I'm first going in with the Lime Life by Alcone Enduring Lip Color in the shade Salted Caramel. These are basically like a liquid lipstick, just very comfortable to wear, and they last a very long time on me. So I use the tip of the applicator to line my lips, fill them in just a tiny. I'm more so just using this product to contour my lips and give it some depth. I am going in with a super nude lipstick over top. So you'll see in a second, I'm contouring my lips. I guess that's what you would call it. I apply a little bit down near my cupid's bow on the sides and then on the bottom just to make my lips appear more plumper. I saw this technique on Pinterest. Not ashamed. This technique looks really cool if you would have just gone over top with a clear gloss. It kind of just all melts together. But I'm going to be going in with a Bare Minerals lipstick in the shade Sex Pot. I love this shade. It is very creamy and nude and looks great over top any other lip product. And we're nearing the end. I'm just going to clean up a little around my lips, apply a setting spray, and have a dance party that you'll see in a couple seconds. Thanks for joining me again on my channel. Let me know if you'd like to see anything specific down below in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye guys.
Date night ready.